Here is the video we've been talking about. Courtney Clenny and her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, trying to make their way up in their private elevator to the $12,000 a month apartment. Bit of a fight here. Now, there's two different interpretations of this. The prosecution says, yeah, this is Courtney Clenny abusing Christian Obumseli, who she eventually stabbed to death in his chest. I spoke with her lawyer and said, well, he's like not supposed to be going in that elevator to the apartment. She was trying to go to the apartment, and he's like stalking and following her and won't leave the apartment that she pays for. So what's the truth? Well, it'll be battled out in court, but she's charged with murder. He won't be there to tell his story. But I think his story might be told because she stabbed him to death as claiming self-defense. But it wasn't the first time that Courtney stabbed Christian. There was another time, and there was some text message exchanges that they had, and we're going to show them and play them for you because we had folks from the show read those text messages. Let's take a look and a listen.
The crazy thing about all of this is that yesterday, when you stabbed me in the leg and you saw how bad it was hurting me and I couldn't walk, I couldn't do and you were telling me I wish I could have taken your pain away. I wish it was me and not you. What? The next morning, I still woke up happy. I still gave you a good day, even though my leg was hurting because my girlfriend stabbed me. So you're telling me you can't do the same thing the next day and say, whatever happened last night, today's a new day, because that's what I do for you. I woke up happy. I took you to Vegas to get your drove right back, helped you shoot, drank with you, did blow with you, just so you're having a great day. And I'm doing all of this while my leg hurts so bad. Did I make you feel like for stabbing me? No, I just sucked it up and hope tomorrow will be better.
Man, it ain't no brighter day after that, bro. Sometimes as men, bro, we gotta realize when it's time to go, it's time to go. And a lot of the times we stay, myself included, a lot of the times we stay past that time when it's time to go. When it start getting violent and you feel like you gotta do extra, my thing with it is, you know, when you gotta reach. When you reaching and you gotta do extra, bro, just pack it up and go on home. Pack it up and just head on home, bro. You got stabbed. She stabbed you in the leg. That's sad. And then ended up, he passed away. Like the next day or the next week. That's crazy. That's wild.
If you decide to get security, call. I will tell them exactly what happened.
Hey, I'm sorry. If it's okay, can I come up? I know you said 5 minutes, but I've been in the restroom, my nose is bleeding, and the back of my head hurts. Like really hurts. I don't know if it was your hand or the phone, but I'm really dizzy.
I'm putting your stuff up. You can come get it when I say you can. Go to first aid.
They have to take me somewhere. My shirt was off walking through the casino so I wouldn't get blood on it. Can you open the door, please? And you were pounding the phone on my head when I was done. It's okay, but can you let me in? I don't feel good, please. Courtney, can you open the door? I don't feel good and there's a bump on the back of my head. Can you just let me in? I'll be on the couch while you're in the bed. I don't want my nose to bleed, and going back and forth downstairs to the restroom is making me nauseous. I'm getting anxiety, and you know how I get. Can you please let me in? And help me, please? We don't need to say a word. I haven't ate and running on 2 hours of sleep and drugs. Please open the door. Courtney, I don't feel good. Open the door for real. This isn't cool. I have a lump on the back of my head, and I'm dizzy and anxious. And I can't keep walking up and down when my leg hurts. Come on. Courtney, can you come get me? I'm not feeling too hot, and I need to lay down with this ice pack. I can't see straight. I've been sitting in the restroom for an hour. Courtney, this is up. I have a lump on my head, and I'm bleeding, and have anxiety. Can you answer your phone? Courtney, can you let me in? You hit me in the face with the phone, then continue to hit the back of my head with the phone. Now I have a lump. I'm bleeding, throwing up, think I got a mild concussion, and have anxiety. I slept in the restroom for 2 hours, and I'm just beyond words. All I hope for is a better tomorrow. Can you let me in or not? I apologized before you said you were kicking me out, and you spit on me. No matter how mad and tough gets, you don't treat the one that you love that way. State fairs tomorrow. Be ready.
Well, I'm sorry, Christian. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry for hitting you in the face and the back of your head and spitting on you. Is it right? No. You just pissed me the off, but I still love you. I don't know about the fair anymore. Maybe I'll have a change of heart after some rest. The latch will be off. I'm going to bed. Don't say anything until the morning. We can talk then.
There ain't that much love in the world, bro. You gotta love yourself first. And it's unfortunate that he did pass away, bro. Like, that's unfortunate. But at this point in time, when somebody talking to you like that, when somebody treats you like that, bro, me personally, I start to feel like, okay, maybe that's what you like. Maybe that's what you prefer. Maybe you're that type of person. I'm not judging. Everybody is different. Everybody had that different style and taste in relationship. Maybe he just like when his girl talk to him that way. But when it's to the point where it's violent and you sick and you throwing up and you got nosebleeds and you done been stabbed and it ain't no coming back from that. There ain't no coming back from that, man. This is oof.
I just read these texts, and I'm truly very sorry for responding like that while you were in pain. I should have let you in clearly. I didn't realize you might have a mild concussion. I should have just come back with the medicine. I love you. I'll be back soon.
Wow. All right. Will the jury see any of that? Should the jury see any of that? Let's bring back in our think tank. Daryl Cohen.
Make sure she doesn't love me. I want her to hate me. Keep me at arm's
There's
length.
a lot of stuff like this. There was another incident in Vegas. Will the jury, should the jury hear this in this murder trial?
Y-E-S exclamation point times 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be litigated, and
Of course it'll be litigated because the prosecution wants it and they want to keep it out.
Yeah, and
But should the jury hear that? Can he get a fair trial if the jury hears about all of her prior alleged abuse?
well, I mean, I think actually those text messages cut both ways, right?
Okay.
I mean, I think that I think they will
Explain to
come
me.
in.
He's got stabbed in the leg.
She's an expert
and a
at gaslighting.
phone in his head. And he's got a lump and a concussion, and he's bleeding.
It's only a mild
I
concussion.
think that one thing with this relationship that we've seen in all of the prior instances is that they never separate. They never just leave each other be. They continue to go back to each other, right? And so if the defense is
Most
saying, look,
victims of abuse go back to their abuser.
right, so who's
Where
going
the
back to
Beatles would
whom?
let it be.
Who's going back to who? I think the guy with the lump, the guy who was beat up in the elevator, the guy who got stabbed in the leg,
All
I think
right,
it goes back to her.
so let's ask you, when's it his fault for going back?
Because he had no other place to go,
Well, no,
apparently.
but
no,
seriously.
you're right.
Nah,
He
bro,
shouldn't
you
have gone
can-
back.
He shouldn't have
Having
gone
said
back.
that, stabbed. She actually was exercising her hand, learning how to stab even better and better. Once he gets stabbed the first time, get out of there. But he had too much
Can't
blow.
blame the victim. I can't blame the victim of domestic violence, are we? Daryl, we're not doing that. I mean,
No,
I get it that you wish that he would have gotten out there. I wish his family would have known about this level of abuse. Maybe they could have talked him out of going back. But do we think, I mean, if the jury hears that stuff, I see her self-defense goes away.
It's called self-offense.
No, I think that the jury is also going to hear about her attempt to get a restraining order and how he would keep coming back no matter what. And that plays directly into self-defense in a case like this.
You don't need to prevail on self-defense to prevail in a trial. As long as it's too muddy for the jury to really know or believe anything,
But I'm
it's hard
looking
them
for
to-
one instance where she has like one instance where she is the victim of him. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, bro, that's that dangerous type love. That's that what I don't want type love. Yeah, when it gets to the point where y'all getting physical with each other and no, bro. I'm a fan of just go ahead, cut your L's and go fishing again. Go back to the fishing pond, see what you can find. The next one might be off her rocker even more than her, but at some point in time, bro, you just gotta say enough is enough. You got to. And again, we don't know what happened. We don't know the full dynamics. I don't know. We don't know if they've been together since they was 4 or whatever. We don't know that type of relationship. But what I do know is that like that don't feel good. It can't possibly feel good to get stabbed or to get beat to the point where you got a concussion or nothing like that, regardless of what the reason is, regardless if it's a valid reason or she just didn't feel like you wore the right shirt that day, regardless of what it is, bro. Physical contact on both sides between men and women. Nah, that's when it's time to wrap it up. But unfortunately for him, like he ain't make it to that part. He didn't get to that part. So y'all just make sure y'all be careful. Be careful with who y'all dealing with. And it's, I don't know. Y'all want to keep up with the story? We can keep up with the story. If not, appreciate your time, man. GTG, the family, as always, is love. And I'm out.